Quick side note, don't carry eggs in your hoodie pocket while you are trying to pet the sheep. Ruckus wanted some loving, so of course I bent down to pet him, and the egg fell out of my pocket. Yeah, that dirty dog, he's still a puppy and learning. Unfortunately, that little brute right there has killed 3 of our chickens. So the last time he attempted to kill a chicken, which was actually this one right here. Hello, I'm the crazy chicken lady. I know. They have a heated chicken coop, but they'd rather stay in the hay shed. That's why it's all covered with tarps so they don't poop on the hay. But I tied him up to this line right here and made him sit and lay down, and I sat the chicken on him until he submitted, and he's like, oh, okay, maybe they're my friends. And since then, we haven't had any problems, so watching them really close. Made some butternut squash soup last night, so they get all the leftovers. And yes, we feed back the eggshells to the chickens for calcium. Oh, and wouldn't you know it, I forgot my darn camera stand, of course. Well, it is only 8 o'clock in the morning and I am going to work, so I'll be right back. Alrighty. Come on. Look out, Dave. Look out, Dave. Alright, stay, chickens. Alright. Let me get you turned around. Okay, so not all hay is created equal. Dave, dang you, he's trying to grab the string. Not all hay is created equal. The hay that we have in the hay shed is second cutting, beautiful grass alfalfa, a little bit finer stemmed, and we were gonna save that till the end of the year when the sheep are getting closer to have their babies. However, the large bales that we got, hi guys, the large bales that we just got, so it's kind of hit or miss. They let them, I think they let the field go a little longer because it's for cow feed. It's great hay, it's phenomenal hay, but it's just a little stemmier. And we're gonna feed that to the horses because Lord knows they will eat anything. So good morning. Hi. No, Dave, you can't eat the hay. Good morning, Mabel. Okay, guys, one thing I wanted to touch on, actually a couple, I can't remember if I put it in my last video, and for the person who commented and said my voice is cringy, you know, I'm really sorry. Yeah, can't help it, that's just how I talk. So this is a Suffolk. We actually just got her from friends of ours. She's, I think, 3 years old. She's super sweet. And hopefully she's going to be bred this year. And this is actually, we bought her back because the gal's going to college. So proud of you. Hey, Dave, no. So her name was, I think, Shirley. I named her Oakley. She just looks more like an Oakley. Well, Oakley just happens to be, there she is, her daughter. So we got her back, which is kind of cool. That's Katie. She's kind of lazy, but she's great. Unfortunately, so as you guys, have you seen, this is Chester. Hello, my main man. Love you so much. Good portion of our flock this year actually got infected with something called blue tongue, and they call it that because I guess when the oxygen levels drop in their blood, their tongue can have a blue appearance. And we lost 3 of them this year. The vet had no idea what was going on. Gave them some medication, loaded them up with a ton of antibiotics. That didn't work. I mean, it only worked on 1 of them, and we lost 3. So it worked on him. Hi, Katie, coming up to eat. Hello. Yeah, we lost our big boy, Dwayne. If you go back, I think it was a video. Oh, you guys, look at how much food you still have, you pigs, jeez. Goodness gracious. See, a lot of it's pretty stemmy and they won't eat that. So I clean out their feeder every other day or every day and give this to the horses because they'll eat everything. But if you dig down, there's a ton of orchard grass still in there. Look at all the orchard grass. This little flat, bluish looking stuff. God, you pigs. You pigs. Not picky pigs. Anyway, we lost Dwayne. Have you been fighting again? Look at your poor head. Yeah, you been fighting, you little rat. So we're really hoping. We're really hoping that he's able to breed this year. From what I've heard, it takes about 60 days for their sperm to regenerate fully after it's been lost. So if anything, and he got it right before we were planning our breeding groups. So if anything, we're gonna have some late lambs. No, sorry, my dog's being inappropriate. Hi. So that's one thing. So I'm gonna get these guys fed. I gotta go to work. I'll be back later on this afternoon and fill you in on the rest of what's going on and a little bit of what we found out about blue tongue. And if you have deer, sheep, goats, ruminants, basically, you really need to know about it. It's something that my vet was not really well versed on because it hasn't really been a problem. But I'll tell you, the clinic knows about it now. So this year, I guess, was really bad, especially in the whitetail, and not just our state. In Washington, a lot of states are reporting blue tongue, and there's another disease out there for deer that kind of hit them pretty hard this year. And we unfortunately got it as well. Salt, are you happy? I think Salt's happy. All right, gotta go to work. I'll be back. Okay, guys, something actually kind of funny happened, and I feel kind of like an idiot. So first off, I want to say my mom bought me these freeze-dried Skittles. They're from a company called, well, I'll put the name. It's like Freeze-Dried Texas, I believe. If y'all have never had freeze-dried Skittles, I 100% recommend it. They are friggin' delicious. Anyway, also, I did something stupid. I had a bottle of conditioner. It was expensive conditioner. Well, I thought it was leave-in conditioner, and I thought, man, this is the worst, most expensive leave-in conditioner I ever bought. Turns out it's not leave-in conditioner. It's actual regular conditioner. Oh, my Lanta. So learn my lesson. Some days, guys. Just some days. Okay, so yeah, we had a couple things happen. So with the blue tongue, it was pretty devastating. If you guys have a flock or a herd, or if you have deer, it started off, we noticed Ruckus, who was Dwayne's son, he didn't come up to eat, and I thought, that's really weird. You know, I'll give him a day. Well, the next day, he was actually coughing really bad. Actually, no, he wasn't coughing too bad. He had a little bit of snot coming out of his nose and discharge, and I thought, okay, maybe he's got a little cold, and I think he was dead by the next day. Then we noticed that Dwayne, the big horned ram, if you go back in a video, I did like a little tribute video to him. Dave. He brought his snacks down to eat with the sheep. So anyway, Dwayne, we noticed, was doing the same thing. I immediately called the vet. I said, okay, something is wrong. And then Chester started kind of acting like he didn't want to eat. We gave them, I think, 3 different types of medications, anti-inflammatory, and a couple different kinds of antibiotics. Well, Dwayne ended up dying. I think it was like the day or 2 after he showed symptoms. And they had no fevers whatsoever. Well, it turns out with blue tongue, they can actually get the fever before they show any symptoms. So we missed out on the fever, so we didn't treat them because they showed no signs or symptoms of being sick, right? I'm gonna walk around and talk to you guys so you don't have to look at my face all the time. So anyway, Dwayne, he had some discharge out of his mouth, out of his nose. He coughed, and then he died. And then, hi Mabel. And then we pounded him, Chester, full of medication, and we thought we were going to lose him too, and he pulled through, luckily. Don't know what this holds for breeding season, if he's sterile or not, but we'll see, I guess, in April. Then we happened to lose Coco, the big-horned, wide-horned ewe where is Beautiful? She looks a lot like Beautiful, but she had much wider horns. And she died. I was with her. I was actually holding her head literally in my hands when she died. We did the same protocol, just pumped her full of medication, and it didn't work. So we did the autopsy on Dwayne, and Dwayne's lungs were just terrible. The vet did the necropsy, sent everything into I think it was WSU, and it came back as positive for blue tongue. I did the necropsy on Coco, and her lungs and heart and everything looked exactly the same as Dwayne. So, and then we had a few other ones in the flock too. They like lips here. A couple of them looked like they had white muscle. A couple of the lambs actually. So they were really stiff, walking on their knees. Well, that could be a sign of blue tongue also. So it looks like we missed a couple of the signs of blue tongue, but we didn't know. We gave them a bunch of selenium, B vitamins, and supplements, and they pulled out of it. But we think, and then a couple of them had their noses, like their muzzle, were really thick and kind of swollen, lips especially. And we just thought they got into possibly pigweed or something that's out in the pasture. It's another sign of blue tongue. So we missed a ton of signs throughout the summer, late summer, and we ended up losing 3. So guys, just be really careful with your flocks. Another thing that went on, I was in the hospital Veterans Day night, which was Thursday, until Saturday. I had a partial small bowel obstruction, which is absolutely horrible. So I was pretty sick there for a little while, still recovering. So it's been rough. So that's what's been going on. But I feel like a complete ding dong with the whole leave-in conditioner. It was expensive, you guys. It was like a little, I think a 10, maybe a 12-ounce bottle with a little pump on it. And that's what I usually get for my leave-in conditioner, because I get perms, so my hair's curly. Well, yeah, it was the most expensive rinse-out conditioner I've ever bought. But once I used it properly, it worked great. Anyway, okay, I wasn't planning on working today, but I have to go to work, and yeah, I guess I'll be back for closing of the video. But that's really all that's been going on, guys. It's been really slow, but again, hello to all the new viewers. Appreciate you guys, and I love your comments. I'm on YouTube and Facebook, and YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram also. So drop me a line. I'd love to hear from you guys. Love all your support, because we've had a couple rough videos and you guys are amazing. So anyway, there's Beautiful right there, coming up over the hill. There she is, right there. All right, well, I'm going to work. I'll be back. Yeah, you have a nice insulated, elevated doghouse full of food, and he decides to sleep in the snow. Hi, Dave. Oh, you are so funny. And then Odie, of course, has to have his jacket. Okay. All right, guys. Hey, it's Saturday. What is today? The 18th. It's my mom's birthday. Hello, Mom. I love you so much. It's also one of my best friends from high school. We didn't go to high school together, but we knew each other in high school. Chris, love you. Laura, if you ever see this, give him a big giant hug for me. So, hey, I know this video, it was kind of a modge podge of a whole bunch of stuff, but there's not really anything going on right now. Other than it is currently snowing and 17 degrees. And we're getting ready to go plow. Hi, Squeezy. You guys want lunch? You want lunch? And then Skip down there with the cow Duncan. They are buddies. Hi, Squeezy. Hello. All right, guys. Hey, I'm going to say goodbye for now. I don't know what we have going on next. It's just kind of, a day in the life of, doing chores, and it's kind of redundant every single day. But hey, I want to say support your local farmer, guys. Please, it's super important to support local businesses, especially local farmers. It's really freaking hard right now. Everything is so much more expensive. And if you're feeling generous or feeling froggy, I actually have a public Amazon wish list, and I'll post the link down below. But we have some things for the farm that would be really, really nice to have. So I just put it on there in case anybody's feeling froggy. So anyway, have a fantastic day. If I don't see you guys again before Christmas, have a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year. And follow me on Facebook and Instagram if you like. I've been kind of slow about posting photos because there's not anything going on. Mabel, scratching her head like a dog. Anyway, so support your local farmer. Love each and every one of you. If you have a flock or if you have any ruminants, again, kind of just be a little cautious of the blue tongue carried by little midges. So we have hopefully a good protocol for pest control this year. We have some ammo in our back pocket to combat the bugs because those little midges are spread from animal to animal. That's how the blue tongue is transmitted. And yeah, more on that in the spring. I think we have a good idea of how we're gonna hopefully deter this from happening. Hopefully again. And the next time we meet, he might be heading for the freezer. So we'll see. All right, guys. Love you guys. Like and subscribe if you like, and have a fantastic day.